Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Command & Conquer Red Alert, with me, Artegra Omega. We're here on Allies number 11. There is reading, but more importantly, here is video.
That was too close. However, I prefer close to the alternative. If that bomb had gone off, well, let us just say, those of us left would all be learning how to speak Russian about now. Luckily, that is not the case. You and your team have foiled Stalin at every turn. And this was the coup de grace. The information obtained by your soldiers indicates those missiles was the only one Stalin had ready to launch. Was the atomic threat lifted? The time is right to launch our strike on the USSR. Your job is to clear the St. Petersburg area so that our ships can offer naval support to ground forces moving towards Moscow. Start by destroying the Soviet command center here. Once they are cut off from communications with Moscow, clear the naval passage so our ships can move up the river.
That was the most sinister way of saying up the river I have ever seen. What was that? Okay, so our mission seems pretty clear. We have 2 hours. Wow, okay. We have 2 hours to clear everything, I guess. Also, I'd like to point out how weird it is to have my German commander talk to me in English about the coup de grace.
Yes, sir.
Just really combining all the powers of the Allied forces there. So in this mission, I start with horrendous eyesight.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Why do I have 2 MCVs?
Yes, sir.
This is a bit
Reporting.
strange. What I was going to say is I start nowhere near any ore, and so I have to find a good place to deploy. But it looks like I actually do have ore. This is not ore! This is tiny.
Acknowledge.
Game. How often am I going to get fooled by your stupid fake ore patches?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let me guess, this one's massive.
Yes, sir.
Game, I hate you.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
I love you, but I hate you.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, this one's enormous.
Affirmative.
Damn it, game. I'm tempted to take the other MCV and deploy it down here, but I feel like the other MCV is going to be valuable at some point.
Acknowledge.
Maybe we're going to dock onto another island, something like that.
Acknowledge. 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 Acknowledge.
This is only strengthening my theory.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
This place looks
Yes, sir.
surprisingly safe.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, as far away from the ore as possible. Even this guy has already realised that ore patch is a trick,
Yes, sir.
and that this is the good stuff. Right, I'm very curious, so give me a radar then.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
What do we got here? Another fake patch, wonderful.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
That's just going to be a
Affirmative.
coastline.
Affirmative.
That wasn't very polite.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Which will deal with that shortly. I guess that means there's a base to the north, more ore.
Affirmative.
Okay, we seem to be in pretty good place.
Construction options.
People told me this would zoom me out, this does nothing! Everyone lied. Okay, so something I was doing in the other missions, and I think it was because I didn't believe the button worked, because I'd tried it before. This button is supposed to change your level of zoom on the map, in and out.
Yes, sir.
And it's not doing anything, and I think the reason it's not doing anything is because the map's too small. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think so. Because I remember doing it myself when I was younger. I remember zooming out the map because by default it starts really zoomed in. But, I mean, nothing's happening. I'm trying, alright? I'm trying.
orders. Acknowledged.
So I have an incredibly large amount of time to do this mission.
Reporting.
A worryingly large amount of time. Makes me think the mission's going to be massive.
Acknowledged.
Clearly something's going to happen in the sea, because there's just...
Acknowledged.
Hello.
Affirmative.
Just on patrol, having a good day.
Yes, sir.
Alright. I'll leave you to it. It's like being attacked by a mosquito.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I don't want to tangle with them just yet.
Construction complete. Construction options.
So another tip someone gave me, you'll like this tip, well, a couple of people will like this tip, is that because I refuse to buy silos, because, I don't know, I have some abject hatred for them,
Construction complete.
they said, why don't I build another ore refinery, because that kind of has a silo built in. Ah, good tactics.
Yes, sir.
See, I love you guys.
Yes,
You've
sir.
always got my back.
Reporting.
You've got the strats I haven't thought of.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
More new ways to avoid silos. That's why I like you guys. To take on those mammoths, I'm going to need mediums. Should get a navy yard at some point. Probably get some anti-aircraft stuff at some point as well. But he's not actually accomplishing anything with his little pass-bys.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Is
Acknowledged.
the enemy's ore?
Affirmative.
If it is, it's quite exposed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
I could focus just on my mission rather than, you know, doing everything apart from my mission, as I generally tend to do. But where's the fun in that?
Reporting.
Is that the mammoths? Yeah, it is. Okay, so the mammoths just do some big patrol,
Yes, sir.
and while the mammoths are away, I can't finish that off in any elegant manner. That's going to sound good. So we'll just stop that dead.
Building.
You know me, I do love a good
Yes,
tech
sir.
center.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
If nothing else, building the tech center is great, because if I lose the mission, then next time when we retry the mission...
Waiting orders. Agreed.
By the way, do you like that optimism?
Vehicle
Yeah,
reporting.
this is not a wise move.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
What do you guys think of this? I didn't see anything. It's just dance away. Look at that twist.
Reporting. Knowledge.
Construction complete.
Knowledge.
Back to your stuff. Thank you for swatting that out the air.
Low power.
Yeah, that was well planned,
Building.
well thought through. To be fair, it doesn't really matter because this thing's already done its job, and that's the only thing that's gone offline apart from my map. You notice the GPS can't fire because I'm in low power, so it hasn't fired and revealed everything, just there's no map. It can't activate without
Construction
power,
complete.
so now it should launch. Oh, what am I talking about? It needs to build. I'm an idiot.
Building.
Just ignore me, but it couldn't build without power. That's what I meant. That's what I meant, okay? Damn, I covered that so beautifully.
Vehicle reporting.
I don't want to build a naval yard here because this actually looks like a tiny little
Construction
puddle,
complete.
not the sea. And so it's not useful for me in the slightest. I don't have a barracks yet.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Not sure why I'm
sir.
leading the charge with artillery
Reporting.
at the front door.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, that's fine.
Construction options.
APCs, normal infantry, a spy. Probably going to have his place, to be honest, somewhere in this. What else don't we have besides a naval yard? More power would be good. Good work. What is this?
Our base is under
Reporting.
attack.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Thank you. Gonna need naval yards. A helipad probably wouldn't hurt to have a couple of pillboxes.
On hold.
We'll have camo.
Cancel.
Camo are more heavily armoured than regular pillboxes. I think I've said this before, but I'll just make it clear. I'm not building it because it looks stealthed. Because obviously the computer doesn't fall for stealth. But I do like
Construction complete.
the additional HP a camo pillbox has. Comes in useful. And a couple of turrets, I guess.
Building.
Yeah, a couple of turrets. And we'll call that a base defense. And then we'll probably find out there's nothing else on this island, and all this base defense is a waste of time.
Ready.
But I don't know that
Building.
yet.
Construction complete. Building.
Just a couple of these, and then
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I guess we're going to go venture out onto the high seas. Probably not these seas. We'll wait for the GPS before we decide where we're building our
Unit ready.
aquatic forces.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yeah, we'll get a helipad, why not? It could be useful. I'm hoping I can use spies a little bit in this mission.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Part of me wants to scout, and then part of me says, what's the point? I'm about to get complete map coverage. I'm going to need way more medium tanks if I plan to take on those mammoths.
Building. Construction complete.
I can poke at them with
Construction options.
this without a hotkey, but it's not going to really kill a mammoth. It helps.
Unit
Mammoths can fight back a little bit, not very well,
Vehicle
so it'll get the job done eventually.
acknowledged.
And hey, our opponent is running out of money slowly with all their yak suicides, so things are looking good.
building.
I'm going to build the naval yard, but not deploy it yet. I probably can't reach that, can I? I'm not sure if I can even reach this water. We'll find out first. If we can't, then we're going to do an old famous tactic.
Construction.
It's a great one, you're going to love it. Can I reach? I can't reach the sea. Okay,
Cancel. Building.
I'm giving in. I'm building silos for that age-old tactic.
Construction complete. Building.
I call this silo crawling. I don't know if anyone else used to do this,
Complete. Building.
but this is how I cover distances across the map with buildings.
Construction complete.
So you can only place buildings next to other buildings.
Structure sold. Construction complete.
And this was... my missiles launched? Yep. This was the cheapest way I found of doing it in the past. Was to silo crawl.
Structure sold.
And now I should... ooh. This must be what it means by clear the channel. And there is a whole base up here. And this was a pointless puddle. So that was good. This map isn't very big. Enemy forces aren't very well armed. It's just those mammoths, really. And there is a whole other island over here. Another base. And a ridiculous amount of power. We're going to have to capture this. Everyone can already tell that. So tell you what. Let's call it a video here. It's a very short video, and it's a very exciting video it's been. And I apologise for that, okay? I apologise.
Mission saved.
We didn't do very much. But next video, you know, is going to be a good one. Because we're going to take to the seas, we're going to attack both sides of the map, we're going to... I'm going to try completely ignoring the base on the left, and doing something on the right side of the map. That sounds fun. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.